We continue with more of our tribute to Patrice O'Neal.
Joining Opie, Anthony, and Jim Norton in this segment are comedians Bill Burr, Bob Kelly, Colin Quinn, Jim Florentine, Joe DeRosa, and Kurt Metzinger.
Wow.
Bill, what's up, buddy?
Hey, guys. What's going on, man?
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Strange day, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful. Awful, awful, awful. I think yesterday was, I set the record for laughing and crying. Every time I start crying, I think about something funny that, and I start laughing. It's just awful. It's awful.
Yeah. And
I bring it down. You guys were on a nice roll there, but
no.
We've had.
It's what it is.
It's been all over the place all morning.
It sucks.
It's been all over the place.
And you do. It's like I wasn't able to really watch a lot of the videos that people were posting yesterday because I don't know.
It was
just
tough.
Made me feel weird. It was kind of sad. I tried a couple of times, but it was just like it got too sad. But then you read some of the shit and you start laughing your ass off because you just read it in Patrice's voice, and that got me laughing pretty good.
I started thinking of all this stuff that he did. Do you know one time he had a meeting at Comedy Central? And, you put on your I'm going to get a deal shirt and go in there,
Yeah.
and you tap dance and you try to sell your stupid idea for a show. He went in there and spent 45 minutes trashing the executives for putting Mind of Mencia on the air. And he just wouldn't let up. And then that was it. The meeting ended. Like, that was just basically I think he pitched his show in the final 3 minutes.
He got the opportunity to go in there and decided he was just going to bash the show. Oh, man, that's fucking great.
Just kept, and at the end, he pitched his show for like 3 minutes. And I remember asking him why he did it. I go, why would you do that? And he just started laughing. I was thinking about all that stuff. One time Bobby, do you remember the time that comedian came to town? He had the metal hand.
What?
What the fuck is that?
Hang on a second. I'm going to the airport. This is my ride. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Hello. Ooh. Okay, all right, thanks. Freaking guy went to south instead of north. Yeah, so this guy comes to town. He was missing his left hand, so he had like one of those 3-pronged left hand things. Everybody sees it. Nobody wants to say anything. And the great thing was it was his left hand, so when you met the guy, you just stuck out your right hand and there was no problem. But everybody's thinking, what happened to his hand, right? So after he meets like 10 comics, he then meets Patrice, and Patrice sees the guy, and when he goes to shake his hand, instead of sticking out his right hand, he sticks out his left hand. And the guy with the fake hand, like just out of instinct, stuck out his left hand and then sort of froze for a second. And then Patrice, with his big, dainty fingers, just grabbed one of the metal tongs and sort of shook it. And there was all this awkwardness, and then Patrice just goes, "What happened to your hand, man?" And like that's why I loved the name of his last special, Elephant in the Room, because that's what he always did.
Yeah.
He always just addressed. So, you want to sit there and be like, that's rude, that's insensitive, and then you're like, dude, that's exactly what I was thinking. What happened to your hand?
Yeah.
I know, it's actually psyched that he asked it, and I don't know, man. I'm going to miss that guy like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's, I mean, I've known quite a few people that have left us. But this one is just like,
it just hurts.
Because
really hurts.
He's so fucking irreplaceable,
Yeah, no, he's even beyond the description of one of a kind.
Yeah.
One of a kind is almost like hacky at this
That's
point.
too cliche, right?
Yeah, you're right. That's what I tweeted yesterday, you red-headed cocksucker, you. Go fuck yourself, Billy. What was that? He's making a good point.
Bobby, do you know something? Ever since we started doing these stupid movies and this goddamn book, do you know I now hate the sound of your voice?
That wasn't me, you fucking cocksucker. That was fucking stupid Colin Quinn, you red-headed shit dick.
Was that cocky feature act?
No, that was fucking Colin Quinn. You don't recognize that raspy, shitty voice?
Hey,
no offense.
Fuckhead.
No,
I'm
I know.
walking through a gate carrying my bags at 5 in the morning out here. Cut me some slack, and I'm on a droid. I don't have the iPhone, dude.
Attack Colin. I didn't attack you.
How did Bobby get dragged into this
Bobby
shit?
was too busy eating. It was Colin Quinn.
Bobby.
Because he said it was a hack line. He thought it was Bobby, so it was mine.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Not.
You trashed me and I missed it.
No, you trashed me. You called me a hack for saying he's one of a kind.
Well, that was a great. That was a really
Well,
great,
you know what?
deep sentiment.
No, Colin, you're so old. You're grandfathered into using that expression.
Yeah, and then you followed up with Patrice was aces in your book.
I thought he was just swell.
He's the cat's pajamas.
Colin said 5 words since he's come in here. And he's just getting shit on.
As he should.
As he should with that fucking stupid gay Pico.
I don't know what the problem is. It's a lovely jacket,
It's
Bobby.
not a lovely. It's a lovely jacket if you're an 85-year-old woman.
Where you going, Bill? Where you off?
Going to go do some gig in Western Massachusetts.
Ah.
You know, every time I go, I still get nervous when I perform out there because a long time ago in Lee, Massachusetts, exit 2 off the Mass Pike, somebody threw a dinner roll at me when I was performing and doing stand-up in some restaurant.
Oh, shit. That's pretty degrading.
To who? That's my fantasy. I'd like to get paid with those.
Yeah. Have all 5 courses thrown at you.
Jesus, Joe. Just like that a little too much there, Bob.
Why wouldn't that fucking Arab like it?
I like the fact that Bill Burr secretly hates your voice, and that came out. That makes me really
I
happy.
know, it really did.
Yeah.
Billy's real feelings come out.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he snapped, right?
Yeah.
All right,
No,
or maybe
no,
not.
but since we started doing stuff together, we never call for fun anymore. It's always like, yeah, we got to edit this thing. I hate you guys.
What are you doing, a book on tape or something?
No, we're writing a book, stupid.
Oh, sorry.
Like you should have.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Should
what
write
are
a
you
book
gonna do?
about your fucking.
I'll do that.
Oh, your midlife crisis.
My I had midlife crisis going on at 12.
Yeah.
I swear.
Well, I hope that
Dummy wants to buy a jet ski for his pool. Come on over, guys. How many parties can you have? It's never going to fill the hole. Fucking asshole. Just get old gracefully, get a pair of glasses, and borrow Fag's coat.
Well, you know,
I'm not sure I like my new nickname.
You don't like that one, Colin?
Fags coat.
Yes, Jimmy.
it is. If you're writing a book with Bobby, I hope that someone is doing the spell check because it was very sad yesterday. We were all telling each other before the news
Oh, my
broke.
God.
And you know, it's always nice when Matt Frost called me, but when you get a text from Bob Kelly, can you read that right there under the photo?
I said he wished he could. You can't. Get his glasses.
Oh, God, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Can I? Can I guess it?
Wait.
Wow, you're squinting bad.
Wow. Anthony.
Get LASIK.
Anthony, we're on
Jim.
radio. They don't know you can't see.
I
Fake
can't
it.
see.
Wait, you
Can
can't
I-
read that?
No, I can. I have to squint, though.
You want me to?
Really bad.
Yeah, just
I really, I've
Pass
put
that
off,
over.
I've
This is
put
an
off,
alibi for
right under the picture.
I've put off glasses for
Under the
3
picture.
years.
Jesus
I've been
Christ.
squinting. It just hurts.
He
Yeah,
he passed, Jim?
yeah. But do you understand what he wrote there?
No, don't.
Yeah.
Let's see if he does.
P-A-S-T.
Jesus Christ.
He wrote he passed.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry that our friend passed away, and I fucked up on spelling, you nerd.
No,
I
but-
wish I met you back in high school. I would have beat the fuck out of you and took your money.
This is not. You're not.
Jeez, Bob.
This is not putting the I
just
before
a
E.
little Norton going, you spelled that wrong. Shut up.
It's a basic.
Oh, right.
Just because Patrice died, that doesn't explain you being monumentally stupid. That's not the excuse. What did he die? Did he take your fucking brain with him?
It would be like pass.
Did Keith do
like
that?
P-A-S-S.
No, Keith didn't do it too.
E-D.
Yeah.
Yeah, passed.
Yeah.
He wrote it as intense.
I wrote it on the iPhone. The iPhone fucked
You
it
can
up.
blame the
You should've blamed
iPhone.
autocorrect.
you
Autocorrect.
go.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes. I'm like, fucking spell check.
It did.
Don't
fuck
Goddamn
up.
iPhone.
Well, here it is. I get the call from Matt. I wrote. I I turned on to make sure that he knew, and I just wrote for him because I didn't know if he knew because he was on the. I don't know if he answered his phone. I wrote that, and it just did that, and I was in bed. And what am I going to do? But I fucked up. I apologize, Jim, for not spelling it correctly.
I'm not. No. I'm very grateful it happened. It was my one laugh of the morning. I was like, oh, thank God, this idiot is still himself.
It's just fucking mean.
You know, in defense of Bob, he's become a way better speller. I remember way back in the day, he was sending me an email and he called me a faggot, and he spelled it F-A-G-I-T.
Oh, no. Oh.
I was trying to say it like spelling it phonetically because it was with an accent. Faggot.
I think Washington.
Spell phonetically.
F-I-N.
Spell phonetically. Go fuck yourself.
Do you remember that dude? That treatment. Remember you had me look at your treatment, and I tried to trash you about your. This is hilarious. The treatment was unbelievable. The spelling, like it was disturbing.
Right.
And I go, Bob. Bobby, your spelling is crazy. He goes, so. That's all.
I didn't go to school, Kurt. I didn't go to school.
But how about, can we just stop and focus for 1 second? The fact that you, insecure, fucking lame ass, gave Kurt your treatment to look over.
A guy you just called an open micer about 3 seconds ago.
Oh, look, like Kurt.
And it was like years ago.
Kurt is an open micer, but he's a writer. He's a good writer.
Thanks,
Kurt's
Bobby.
a great writer.
I can spell. Yeah.
What was it?
You can spell that.
What was it?
It's called I'm Finished, right?
Oh, yeah, that thing.
How'd you spell that?
Yeah. Fucking ROBERTKELLY.
Was that the name of the pilot or things you've never said at a dinner table?
God damn. That's it? Just one? That's it?
That's too good.
That's
call
it?
that one.
Just one?
That's a home run.
We're not
really?
like Rich Voss. We don't get
fucking
greedy
home
and
run.
try to pile on and bomb.
Yeah, that's true.
That's one. You always get. I always like when Voss is here because he'll always end the fucking fun.
Oh, yeah.
He gets greedy.
First of all, there's no second of all.
We were trying to tell him last night how dumb he is. And the difference, he goes, "You're dumber than me." I'm like, I'm not dumber than you because I know I'm dumb. I admit that I can't spell. I know I'm stupid. You think you're smart. He said on his
really does,
podcast, "Put the head speakers on." He's talking about headphones.
The head speakers.
He called them head speakers. Bonnie, put the head speakers on.
And
Bonnie just went, head speakers, Rich.
Really?
Yeah, because he tried to blaze past it, and Bonnie goes, "Head speakers? Are we gonna go back to that for a minute, Rick? Are we gonna talk about head speakers?" He is the dumbest fuck.
I am fully aware that I am stupid.
Yeah.
In many areas, but I know
I
certain
don't like
things.
what Bobby's doing right now. This is like when somebody blows the game and before the press trashes them, they go, I take full responsibility.
Very good.
Yep, that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, Bobby. Jeez.
Getting ahead of the
Well,
story.
when you're right, Bill. Why don't you shut your face? I hope your phone dies.
Bill, anything else on Patrice? Any stories? I mean, you guys started together a long time ago, man.
God, I don't know. No, because then I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. It's just too fucking sad.
Isn't it?
Just, I can't. I just, I don't know that I'll be able to wrap my head around him not being. All I can say is I'm psyched he got to do your show because your fans got to get a glimpse of what it was like to hang out with him. Because, you go on there, obviously he wasn't doing his act. And just really seeing, like, how that guy on stage and off was just, he was just the funniest fucking guy I ever met.
Yeah. There's literally, like, days and days of material that could be played
From the show
of him
alone.
just hanging out and bullshitting about everything. People were...
That bit you guys did, sorry to interrupt, that bit you guys did, the up and down game when Patrice laughed.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Like that,
Well, you know,
from his soul. I thought he was going to pass out. Like, I used
Yep.
to watch that thing like 5 times in a row by myself, and I would be crying, laughing.
Yeah.
You can't not laugh watching that, yeah.
The
when
thing-
he gets up and he's walking out of the
Yeah.
studio, still laughing. The door closes, and you can still hear him laughing.
Through a soundproof door.
I remember I couldn't wait to show Patrice what we learned that Bobo could do. Because at that point, we saw Bobo do that a bunch of times, but we
Yeah.
knew Patrice would bring it to a whole new fucking level.
fucking
And
great.
we were so excited. Like, Patrice, wait till you see what we got for you today.
And I never expected that reaction. I knew he would enjoy it, but I
Right.
never expected just that complete breakdown of control.
Oh yeah,
laughing.
yeah. He was
He was
doubled.
crying.
He was doubled over, doing an old man shuffle out the door because he could not even
Yeah.
hold himself up. He was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
No, my
damn.
favorite part is Jim never breaks character and just keeps going.
Yeah.
Keeps going. Start talking about the Mets. I never would have been able to hold it together. When
Yeah.
he started just repeatedly screaming, "Oh my God! Oh my God!" That's the funniest. That's the funniest thing ever.
Watching him, you know what's great too
God
is when you
damn it.
watch him shake when he's about to lose it, and you watch him. He's sitting in the chair and he's smiling, and then you just see his body losing control. He starts to like shake.
For the people who don't know, Bobo, you know, he would take his pants off and he would get hard if we talked about sex. But as soon as we started talking about the Mets, it would instantly go soft. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my
And
fucking
he never
life.
knew what we were doing. He's such an
No.
idiot.
Yeah.
And so Jimmy, you know, would go back and forth and watch this thing get hard, get soft,
Yeah,
get
talk
hard.
about her
get-
big juicy tits. And
Right.
he'd go like, yeah, and he would put his hands together and grind his hands.
Right.
And his cock would be rock hard. And I would go, but really, I mean, what are the Mets going to do about right field? I mean, it's not going
Yeah.
well. And he would go, yeah, well, they got to get a draft pick. And he would just start talking about the Mets, and his dick would go soft.
Wow. Like within seconds, though. Within seconds.
Amazing,
Have you
dude.
seen the clip, Carl?
Even
No.
Well, the
No,
clip
I've never
doesn't.
seen it either. I gotta
The
see
clip
this.
doesn't do it justice because we had to hide the whole.
I'd
the
like to
whole
build
fact.
up to that and start with like Louis Pasteur and his experiments. Work our way up to Bobo losing his
magical
arm.
dick.
I don't think the actual clip does it justice because we had to hide Bobo's
Right.
dick for the YouTube and all that shit.
But
so-
the laugh
But
is
the laugh is
censorship,
just
man.
contagious. Fucking
Censorship.
contagious.
Yeah, no, that's one of those laughs where even if you didn't know him, you're just laughing at how hard somebody's laughing, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody laugh that hard.
No, fucking.
And he had the
Great.
greatest laugh, so you just combine the two.
Oh my
But,
God! Everyone in the room would be laughing just as hard as him.
Why does
we would
Opie
follow
have
his lead?
Why does Opie have a fucking coat thing? Why does he get to hang his coat and hat up,
Coat
and you
rack.
guys don't?
Do you know what a pain in the ass it was to get that coat rack
Now,
put in
why do you
here?
have a
It was
coat
for
rack
everyone.
thing? There's only two.
Everyone?
There's
There's
two
two
fucking
prongs
things.
on it.
Everyone.
Behind
Who's
you.
gonna walk behind you and hang their jacket?
I asked for a goddamn coat rack.
You put it up right behind you. Your stuff's up nice and neat. These fucking scumbags have to look at his all on his chair.
I'm
I
not
don't
even wearing one
He doesn't even have
today.
a coat because he doesn't
I
like.
know
He can't hang it.
I know it's mild.
Hey, Colin, you want to hang your jacket where Rhoda hangs hers? Colin has a gay coat. Your coat really does stink.
Jesus, Joe.
It just makes Rhoda made me laugh really hard.
I like how Bob Kelly got the.
Wait, hold on one second.
Oh, fuck. I was just lining up.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, forget it.
Fuck,
Now it's
I'm
over.
sorry. Go ahead,
it's
Tony.
okay, Colin.
What were you gonna say? Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No.
Who cares? Go ahead.
Right.
The moment's
Go ahead.
passed.
No, it hasn't. Go ahead.
Oh,
Try
what?
it again. If it
Go ahead.
bombs, so what?
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to
I'll
do
say
it.
what I-
No.
I'll say what I was gonna- I'll say what I was
stupid.
going to say when I ruined.
Go ahead.
I don't like the fact that DeRosa used the alternative comedy. Rhoda really made me laugh. Fuck you.
You didn't say that, did you?
He did. Yeah, he did.
No.
He said
when
instead of
Jimmy
just
said,
having a nice honest laugh, he goes, Rhoda really made
Yeah,
me
Rhoda
laugh.
did it for him.
Shut up,
The
Joe.
word row.
Joe's only upset because I'm going to ruin his opening status.
Oh, wait. What, Bill?
Bill, what'd you say?
on my awful cell phone, I heard Joe say that, and it fucking annoyed me. Fuck everybody.
Thanks, Billy.
Billy.
all right, well,
Boy, that turned.
fuck you, cunts.
God damn it.
All right, there. Why don't we let Billy Burr go?
It's up to him. You want to go, Bill?
He's at the airport, right?
Yeah, I got nothing left. I can feel the trashing coming my way, so why don't I hang up?
It is true. You know it's coming.
The winds have changed. You can tell.
Still maybe a pounding. I can smell them when they're coming.
Yeah.
Jackasses
See you, buddy.
See you,
Bye,
Bill.
Burr.
Thanks, man.
See you, man.
Remembering Patrice O'Neal, his greatest moments on ONA.
I don't remember there being a lot of crime in Manhattan.
You don't remember? Well, you don't remember. I don't either. But I
In the
hear
70s,
tell.
it was
Yeah,
bad.
the 70s
That's
was
when they made that
awful.
movie, The Warriors.
Yeah. And they think that Central
We got
Park
all the
was
Charles
just
Bronson
crazy.
We got a guy that used to work around that time. Billy, thumbs up on that. Bad? Hold on, let me get you on there.
Anthony's
Billy,
right.
man. Yeah.
But in the 70s, there was serious crime, and there was a lot of lawlessness going around, and you really weren't. Your hands were kind of tied.
Billy, can,
Yeah,
can I
see?
please
Your hands
ask you
are
a
tied.
question? Let's stop this fiasco. Just tell us how you flooded the black community with crack.
It's just interesting.
Patrice called Billy Mack his worst nightmare earlier.
We gave it away with the grape soda.
Jesus. Oh, no, we
But
did.
that is, I will say,
Put it in the Fanta.
that is the dismissive paranoia that you people do to us,
Right.
which is we know that you put
Sterilizing agents
in the grapefruit punch. In the grape punch.
Think of what would happen if we didn't.
Mr. Billy,
I
thank
know.
you for being
Jesus.
honest. You put
Insane.
we all know you invented AIDS.
Yeah, sure. I'll fess up to that. White
Thank
people
you
did.
very much.
I know that. The Illuminati.
Sure.
The Illuminati.
You said looks the head of the Illuminati. Patrice said he looks like the Quaker Oats guy. It's
Long
just this
socks.
vast white conspiracy that's based on symbols and stuff. Like the Masons and
But it's a
the
fact.
pyramid and the eyeball on the back of the dollars and
he's
the
a believer,
pentagram
though.
and pentagon. And
I
Patrice is
don't
a
want to
believer in the
believe it.
Illuminati.
I don't want to believe it, but look. There's a YouTube thing called just look at the symbols. You look at the dollar. Let's take the fucking dollar and the fact that after 9/11, you can fold it up, and you can see the Twin Towers burning. Now,
right.
Why?
I could also fold up
Who-
Washington's head and make it look like a mushroom.
But wait a minute.
God.
Why?
Fuck does that mean?
The fuck.
Mushrooms good.
When you fold up a dollar, does it look like the World Trade Center burning?
Because you're crazy and you have problems in your brain. Because your brain doesn't work
and then
properly.
who the fuck? Two things.
Because you're putting all your energy in the wrong places.
It's not
which
right.
is what black people do.
This is what bothers me.
Yeah.
About some
it does.
about some of you.
The Illuminati.
Come on, man.
That takes too much work to get the dollar bill just right to
Listen,
make it look
the
like,
thing is,
the Twin Towers.
If we're gonna rig 9/11, why would
you have to use that language? Oh,
why
rig.
Would,
That's
why
hard.
would we go all the way back to the dollar design and
yeah,
go?
that's a lot of.
We got this.
That's a lot of
dollar to match.
organization.
Okay,
That's a
listen.
lot of patience
And
too.
what good would it do us?
Why the fuck?
And why wouldn't they have done it a lot earlier? Because it's like, look, we got
Yeah.
the dollar bill set.
Why-
Let's do this
Let's go, let's do
immediately.
this.
Why
now.
is
Right.
I knew it. Copious on the fucking dollar bill.
Now,
Why?
now I got to pull
Just
out a
why?
buck.
A black
the
guy
fuck,
trying to
man?
read Latin is about as sad as
Oh,
anything ever.
Get your dollar bill out your fucking spick
Shit,
so you
I
can
only
read
got
it.
hundreds. Damn.
And no surprise, I have no money. So
I'm kidding. Yeah,
All
Opie's
right,
got
where's
nothing.
the-
All right, let me see.
What is-
here's a dollar.
Just what
All
the
right,
fuck
where's
is
the
the
towers
shit
on
it?
fire
What is it?
thing?
Come on.
yeah, how do you do the towers
That's
on
if you-
fire thing?
It's some kind
I
of.
don't know how to do it.
It's
Damn it.
like origami. You got to do. You
It's
need
a mad fold in. It's the front.
the mad fold in.
is.
Oh yeah, you do this.
Is it the front? You
It's
got to
the front.
fold. Oh, right, because his hair is smoke.
And then the
No.
frame
It's
around
trees.
it.
It's trees.
Trees.
The frame around his head is looks like a tower if you fold it right.
No, it's not. I think his head is the
Oh,
smoke.
fuck, man.
You forgot how to do it.
You don't know how to do it.
Google.
Shit.
Oh, there it is. There, look. Right there.
Oh, yeah, you got to fold it in a
Come
triangle.
the fuck on, man.
Dude, I'm gonna get
Wow, look at that.
arthritis trying to
Come
fold
the
It's a
this
fuck
up.
20.
on.
First of all, it's a 20.
Oh, it's a 20.
Yeah, you idiot.
Shit, Patrice, go knock one of them over the head and grab one. Oh, it's a 20.
Dude, look at that shit. That's nothing.
That's
That's
too
nothing to
complicated.
you. That's somebody
But
figured out how
why
to
would we
fucking-
do that?
Because
Why would we do that? What's to be gained?
Because like the
The
honorable
fucking back of a 20 was designed like a million years ago.
Exactly.
Why do that,
So that's-
Patrice? Just to go na 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 na.
Like the
So
honorable
you think
Reverend Wright said.
You think we designed the 20 and then we to make that picture and then like 100 years later somebody designed the Twin Towers
There it
to
is.
match
the
it.
There it is.
Illuminati.
It's burning.
And then
Look at
There
that.
it
You
is.
just fucking take a
Two
look at
towers,
that.
one's taller
Wow,
than
he
the
did
other.
that. He
and
did
it's
That
on
doesn't.
fire.
That
again.
is fucking.
I know. I'm
What
not
kind of
invented it.
coincidence?
And
is
let me
that?
see. Let me see.
What the fuck? What kind of coincidence is that?
Let me see. I
That's
can't
pretty-
see.
No, I'm not going to
That's
hand it
just
to you.
I can't really
I
see
know
it.
you'll
I can't
take it.
see it.
Get
That's
out of
just
here, you
nothing. That's
bastard.
nothing.
I needed cab money.
Anthony, that's nothing.
No, it's,
Let me look.
it's a coincidence.
It's
The world is.
I'm trying to think of
the
how
world is
someone
full of
might have come up
coincidences,
with it.
this is.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're right. That
Why?
is quite the coincidence.
Why?
Like who said, "Hey, you know, if
And
you
then
fold it."
why right after 9/11 did that happen? Why do I know how to do that right after 9/11?
Dude, if someone did it before, now that would be fucked up.
If somebody did it before, then that'll be better. At least you go, oh,
Better. Look at the towers burning.
Dude.
Oh, and then it
Yeah.
happens, and then you'd be like, "That who was that fucking guy?"
They did this years before 9/11, and people went, it looks like nothing. Oh, well. And then one day, people were like, holy
That
shit,
is
it
the
looks like the tower's
fucking-
burning.
Listen, man.
I'm gonna try to invent something. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna take a 10.
let's
I'm
invent
gonna
Listen,
try to fold it up
Lou,
and show black people rioting.
Louis, I am begging to half of you.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I'm begging to you.
Patrice.
All right.
See, you got to give white people more credit than that.
Okay, look, I want to show you the back of a 10 folded the same way. It's the towers again.
No.
If you fold
No.
any fucking bill like this,
No. There
the
you go.
towers are going to
There
be
you go.
burning.
Okay, then that even makes it more scary.
I'm making a hairy pussy out of my dollar.
right.
Just give me a few minutes here.
Hairy pussy.
I'm going with 70s Earth Mama Muff.
What
If
happens
you look
to
at
100?
a 20, just look at a 20 for a second, the front of it, just
Yeah.
unfolded. And look at Andrew Jackson
Yeah.
and the collar of his jacket.
Oh,
It
shit.
looks like a woman's black legs, and he's like diving into. And she's got little white panties. Look at it. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
They look
Wow.
like two knees up in the air, and he's
You're right.
about to
Right.
dip down and see the little white panties right above the
Sure.
word Jackson.
You ever do the thing with the butter?
He's
The girl
eating
with
a
the
black
butter?
woman's pussy.
The little Indian girl that's on her knees?
You can make a pussy.
With the butter? No,
Yeah.
you make tits.
I mean, tits.
Like she's
right.
holding the butter like this, but her kneecaps, because she's kneeling, you could fold her kneecaps up to her chest.
Yeah, why would
and
they
as
do
a
that,
kid,
Patrice?
that was almost jerk-off
No,
material.
this is dismissive. I can't allow this.
Oh,
You can't marginalize the Illuminati, man. It's there. There's
I'm
no
gonna-
reason.
All right, where's the
Let's
owl?
fold 100
Hold on,
the
where's
same
the owl,
way and see what
Patrice?
happens.
Huh?
Where's the owl, and what does that mean?
Could you,
Where's the owl?
YouTube.
On what
YouTube
dollar
the
bill?
Illuminati, please.
What
YouTube.
dollar bill is the owl on? On the one?
I gotta
There's
find
no
out by
owl.
looking at this.
There's
Yeah,
supposedly
he's
a
something
small
with the
owl.
Illuminati about the owl.
A small owl somewhere. Where? I see the eye above the pyramid.
All right, you fold 100, you get nothing.
Huh?
You get like a fucking bad shave job on a pussy. It looks like.
Dude, where's the owl? Come on. Come on.
Where is the yeah? What's this with the
Hold on,
owl?
we get
Why does
ready
the
to-
owl mean so much to the Illuminati?
It's old evil shit, man.
Where's the
Owl, since when's owls evil?
It's
that
on
little blob
there.
is an owl?
Oh shit! Thank you, Mars.
Of
What?
course Mars would know.
What's the
Of course,
matter?
Because he's down, but he wants to keep his job.
It's a minority
Come on, Mars.
What
you
is
know
it,
about
Mars?
the Illuminati, don't you? Sit down, man. Fuck that shit.
All right, what's the Illuminati, Mars?
Help us out.
Don't get nervous, man. Fuck that. I'll give you a job fixing my computer.
No, actually,
I want to see a little crack happen in this window, and Mars
Look at-
just
look at
collapse in his seat
Look at this.
as
Just
blood
look at
comes from his head.
Why is that? Why? That's the devil pentagram, man.
So what does that mean?
That's fucking devil worship and fucking
The
pagan shit.
star has been a part of this country for many years, part of the flag, obviously, and part of a lot of symbols. And it's
part of devil worship.
and
More
it's,
devil worship.
he's saying the pentagram is
Look
just
at
huge.
pentagram.
But
Pentagram. Pentagon. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, the number 5 is a little hard to avoid. It's right between 4 and 6.
Don't
It's a
you?
fucking
Okay, here's the pyramid.
Pyramids.
Well, look at this shit. Is all symbols
Illuminati,
of the Illuminati
eyeball.
on our fucking dollar bill.
Yes,
Why?
because these are all shapes that are very
you
useful in
believe in Illuminati,
architecture.
right? You believe it, right?
These are all.
Moss,
there's a
wait a
reason
minute.
why we keep people use
Moss
pyramids.
believes it. Moss believes
What
it
is
too.
the Illuminati? What's the,
It's the
what
it's
are
the
they?
silent bunch of white guys like Masons and shit like that.
Right.
They're not
That-
silent. They're ruling everything
they're the-
openly.
Yeah, but they're
and are hurting
ruling.
black people for profit every day. Why are you looking
Yes!
for secrets? There's
Yes!
no secret.
it's right
Just
out
like
there.
People are kicking your ass with
Nicolas Cage's movie, they made it to make fun of it, Disney fun out of it.
Right.
But it's real shit.
It's
It's
so
evil
again.
shit.
It's black people putting effort in the wrong area.
Look at Lucas is
of
one.
trying to
So
uncover
you
that.
you think that the founding fathers set something up that has continued all throughout these years
Secret
and
shit.
gotten stronger.
It's not
With fucking
secret.
torches, they go
And it's based on white people staying in power?
Absolutely, and they fucking they kill. They have you know.
Can I ask you something though here?
What do they say
Please.
when they kill white girls, virgin white girls?
Jesus Christ.
Fun. I was waiting for somebody to.
I hope no one catches
How come
me.
the founding fathers?
you want?
This was before the Civil War and the Emancipation Proclamation, so there was still slavery. Black people weren't even. It didn't even look like they were going to be in charge of anything, or even come close to being in charge. So why would the founding fathers put in place something to keep the black man down when they were already?
I don't think it's made to keep the black man down because it makes everyone suffer. It's not just a black thing. It's the master plan
but again,
to make white people think certain things. It's the quiet war. That's what the pyramids are. It's the masses. It's the eyeball is over the masses.
The pinnacle.
To hide from everything, man.
But why are you folding $20 bills? When
I didn't fold $20
the Bush and the Bin Laden family are business partners, and they fucking brought down the towers like right in front of everybody, and then I mean, there's no secret.
Are you
it's
trying
so
to?
silly?
Is this some kind of magic sarcasm? I believe it, motherfucker. You don't even need sarcasm.
It's like
I believe it.
It's like somebody walks up and punches you in the face, and then you go fold
wait,
a dollar
hold
and
the
go, I
fuck
think
up.
this guy's trying to get me with his dollar.
There's no white people here. Not one motherfucker that believes that the towers might have been brought down on some old creepy shit. Not just Arabs. Not one.
Not one.
One.
Look at that.
That's how you know it's the Illuminati.
I believe it, but it's got nothing to do with the Illuminati.
Look at this shit here. Look at this one. The devil sign. Look at the devil sign and look at this shit. Look at it. What the fuck? That's Barbara Bush. Why?
They're all doing the devil sign, the rock and roll devil sign.
Why? Hello, sir. Hello. How are you, devil? Hello. Good to see you, devil worshiper.
There's a montage of various politicians, and they're doing that rock and roll devil horns with their finger and pinky.
Look how many now?
Look, come on, man.
Oh, shit.
How many now?
Oh, back to
Oh,
CNN.
shit.
Look at the owl.
Back to
Oh,
CNN.
my God, yo.
Fuck
Come
the
on,
owl.
man.
Back to
The
CNN.
front of the
There
courthouse.
you go. That's what you do to black people. Oh, fuck your owls.
No,
Look at this.
your black people are up to something a little more interesting than the Illuminati right
The
now.
front of the
Illuminati?
courthouse is starting to look like someone dropped a cricket in front of the ant-hole.
Yeah.
All right. The Illuminati
All right, back to the Illuminati.
is what's with the devil horns though?
Wait, what? The devil.
What is that?
It's the devil.
But
Devil worshiping.
fucking like Dio invented that.
Why'd you-
What is
why'd
he
you-
in charge of?
why did it
The
stop?
soundtrack?
The Illuminati?
No, because they're gonna get to the
Listen
money,
how crazy
the money
he's.
that the
Listen
owl
how crazy
makes.
he's going.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop?
All right, I'm going again.
All right, here we go.
Is he-
Now, we got a building.
There's a lot of pyramids. Okay, now look
That's on the
at
dollar.
what's in the corner. Is that an owl?
Wait, what the fuck?
Was that an owl in the
It's
dollar?
a slow dissolve to a goat devil.
All right, show me the owl.
I'll start with.
Holy shit!
All right,
Oh my
we
God!
got an
wait.
owl. Where's the owl?
Why is there a baby owl on the dollar bill?
Maybe to keep people from fucking counterfeiting it.
A fucking
To make a detail. What do you want? An X on a piece of paper?
What?
Here, it's 100.
No,
Take my word for it.
That's called that's that bullshit they do on it. The lines and shit.
Etching.
Whatever.
All right, what's up with the owl there, Patrice? What does that mean
It's
then?
I don't fucking know.
There's an owl.
Another coincidence.
Oh shit!
It turned
They're
into a
morphing
building.
owl faces into everything.
Where's the owl?
There's the owl. Okay, it's sitting there.
It doesn't even look like an
You
owl.
can
Uncle
take
Sam looks
any-
like a devil goat.
Where's this dumb owl?
13 bloodlines for a very long time. The world has been controlled by the same 13 bloodlines.
I
Is
don't
that
know.
true? Carry out their evil agenda for the New World Order. They operate through secret societies like Skull and Bones, Bohemian Club, Freemasons, the Bilderberger. What? Jews?
Here are just a few there. Remember.
Tony Blair?
Yeah,
Gordon
Brown, David Cameron.
What?
I told you. I've been telling you about Walker.
Saddam. Well,
I've been telling you for
dated.
years. I've been trying to tell you about
that
Herbert.
Skull and Bones is pretty.
Yeah, Clinton was a Skull and Bones.
Yeah.
He was. Clinton and Bush were both
Bush.
Skull and Bones. Both the Bushes and Clintons
Means
were
nothing to
Skull
you,
and
does
Bones.
it?
No, of
Nothing
course
to
it
you.
does. They fuck each other in the ass and then take over the world. That is what they do.
Okay.
They do weird grease up your asshole and put things in it in front of
That's
other
what I
guys. Frat, Abu Ghraib.
It's a frat house
By
thing.
the way, part of the conspiracy is spreading forced ass fuckings. That's what they did in Abu Ghraib. That's what like football fraternities do.
Yeah, they put pine
And
cones up
Ivy
kids'
League-
asses.
Yeah, and then it's just gay, weird, aggressive Republican.
And that's who runs the country.
9/11.
All right, listen.
Yeah, that's who runs the country.
we got
But
a
it's not a secret, and they don't bother folding bills. They just fuck black people up and eat their kids.
All right, listen, we got a Mason on the phone here. Bob in Pennsylvania. Bob, what's up?
Oh shit.
Hey, I just got some questions. First of all, Patrice, I think you're funny as hell. All he is, I love the show. But when you were talking before, Patrice, about the Masons and how it's, we're controlling the world and stuff like that, or the country, I really don't understand. I've been in it for the last 10 years, and are you aware that there are black lodges?
Yeah, a lot of black Freemasons, yeah.
They're called Prince Hall lodges.
Right.
They have a different name.
If they're
black. They don't get to just be Masons.
You can't be Masons.
Yeah. Well, you can be Masons, but you're Prince Hall Masons.
Ours is Studio 54. They call it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing. I mean, I could say right now, there's nothing secret about the Masons.
It's the tricks.
Maybe in the past, like during colonial times and in England and all that kind of stuff, maybe at that point. But now it's more of a social.
Yeah, but you're a guy now who got in it in the last 10 years. They don't tell you everything. It's not like they tell all their members. It's not like they go,
Yeah, you're not the
a
top
new guy just
percentile.
joined. Let's
You're-
tell him about
You're
the
just a
$20
dude in
bill.
Pennsylvania.
So tell us a little bit about what the Masons are about.
Well.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Oh, Patrice.
Oh, Patrice is right.
I told you. I fucking told you.
Oh, damn.
That
You ain't gonna see
motherfucker-
him no more.
That
Oh,
motherfucker is
shit.
dead. Did you see when I asked these assholes outside that shit? And did you hear the humming start? They all went, It's the Wicker Man up in this motherfucker.
Damn, that movie was fucked up.
Remembering Patrice O'Neal, his greatest moments on ONA.
Patrice O'Neal in studio.
Patrice.
Good morning.
I have a feeling you might have something to say about the Michael Vick thing. Because I remember when this whole thing went down.
Can I?
You were like, you guys don't understand the culture of what goes on.
I love dogs. Love them more than people, as Bill was saying. I love dogs.
I knew you'd have something to say. Go ahead.
Couldn't. People who are vicious to animals bug me, especially if you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning watching I Love Lucy, and Sarah McLachlan comes on.
I will remember.
Showing a picture of a kitten with conjunctivitis and a fucking puppy smoking a cigarette with a fucking headache bag on. If you don't feel bad for animals after you watch a fucking watery-eyed kitten,
Dude, that is the fucking worst commercial.
it's in between fucking Carol Burnett, fucking Gulfy Rankin selling Carol Burnett, and a Lucy.
And it's so long, the commercial, too.
And a fucking
goes on and on.
a pit bull puppy missing a paw, snorting cocaine, and he has no home. Now, if you don't fucking feel for an animal after you watch that, you're a fucking serial killer.
There's a one-eyed cat.
You're a hunk of shit. If a kitten with pink eye doesn't fuck you up, you're a cocksucker. Look at it. Turn this shit off. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that,
We're
man.
watching the commercial.
Yeah, the dog with the paralyzed back legs.
Oh, fucking no.
Oh, look at that.
What a bad boy he's been. That dog looks so sad. He must have misbehaved.
Dude, I can't even look at that commercial. It ruins me.
I'm Sarah McLachlan.
Yes, this bitch.
I spread peanut butter on my pussy.
Yes.
Let the dog lick it
All
off.
she sings is sad songs.
I know.
And it gets sadder and sadder, bitch. Kill
Right.
yourself.
Throw a frisbee to that fucking thing.
These poor animals, man.
That looks like a healthy dog.
Exactly. This whole
The
thing's
poor little kid.
the whole thing's about money.
Look at the
It
poor
ain't
little
about
kitten.
money. A kittens with a headache is the worst thing ever. A fucking headache bag.
Old school cartoon headache bag.
And a cigarette and fucking deep thoughts and shit. I don't need it.
God damn, Patrice.
I love animals.
It's a three-legged cat.
Jesus.
Three-legged cat.
What's wrong with that dog? That dog looked normal.
I don't know. Looking more. I don't.
What's wrong with these animals? Most of
And
them
how
look
long
okay.
is this fucking infomercial?
Forever this goddamn thing takes so long.
Yeah, but you don't know what these animals did to bother the owners. They don't show you the whole picture.
I
This is biased.
refuse to look at it any longer, man.
Guy's fucking scrubbing his pots and pans with a kitten's eye.
Yeah, exactly.
Who are these people who hate animals, man?
Oh, no.
I love animals, but I will punch a kitten squarely in the middle of its face. If it mews while I'm watching TV, I will punch it squarely in its face.
If it mews. Fuck
fucking assholes, man.
Our tribute to the life of Patrice O'Neal continues with more of his legendary appearances on the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's unstoppable.
After this.